This month I've received a lot of questions about Alzheimer's. What is it? What causes it? How can you reverse it? Now, dementia is diagnosed on the basis of symptoms. In other words, you're losing your memory, your cognitive function. And Alzheimer's accounts for about 2/3 of dementia, but it can only be diagnosed from a brain scan of a central area of the brain called the medial temporal lobe. Now, half of all the risk for dementia Alzheimer's is attributed to things that we can change. This includes your level of activity, both physical, exercise, social and intellectual. Use it or you lose it. It includes things like obesity, diabetes, smoking. On the nutrition front, very strongly linked is a lack of antioxidants and polyphenols. We're talking about eating lots of vegetables, brightly coloured fruits, herbs, spices, maybe a bit of dark chocolate. This might be why red wine seems to be slightly protective. And also seafood intake and omega-3 status, and also your level of homocysteine and vitamin B12 and folic acid. To give you an example here, the National Institute of Health in America attributes 22% of Alzheimer's cases to a lack of seafood or omega-3 and 22% to raised homocysteine and a lack of B vitamins. And in one study at Oxford University, when they gave B vitamins to people with raised homocysteine levels, which is about half the elderly, it reduced the total rate of brain shrinkage by about 53% compared to placebo. Now that's a big effect. However, in those who also had enough omega-3, the brain shrank by 73% less compared to placebo, and there was a virtual cessation of memory loss. So just these two factors seem to be able to arrest the progression of the problem. Can you reverse it? Well, possibly in the early stages of Alzheimer's or in pre-dementia, you can see some significant reversal, but not total. Remember, Alzheimer's is actually the loss of brain cells in the center part of the brain. There's no drug or nutrient that's likely to bring that back. So, it's safer to say that you can arrest this condition and not reverse it. So those are the kind of things to do. My book, The Alzheimer's Prevention Plan, explains it very clearly. Probably the single most important thing is to get your homocysteine level measured. You want it below 10. And this is one of those things that you cannot predict, because some people just don't absorb enough B12 when they are older, and they do need to supplement.